This episode may get scrapped. They're 9-45. They'd have to go.
9-45.
They'd have to.
Good though.
Which specific part of Seattle is the University of Washington in?
Wow.
And Jaren Jackson Jr. make up the All-Star reserves.
Did you just say Jaren Jackson Jr.?
I said Jaren Jackson Jr.
Wait a minute. Miriam.
Miriam.
What the fuck? Okay.
Dude, it might be harder in some instances, but whatever. We'll also do
Which one is it, Charlie?
I think Jerry McCain is like in the 85th percentile in rim pressure.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. You know what? Speaking of free throws, Joel Embiid is the worst free throw baiter, actually.
Shout out to the t-shirts, by the way.
Less than an hour on Roblox.
Welcome
6 days.
to this episode of the Basketball IQ podcast with Markeith and Clay. We're talking about our gamer Thorth. Man.
The gang's in town for the weekend.
Just for the weekend. Debbie song. Go find it on Spotify, Apple Music, or wherever you find the music.
Damn. Oh, I got juice. This shit hot. I just had a teriyaki bowl.
Hot juice.
Hello, I kitchen. Gas.
Yes. Yeah, man. We were talking about our, before we hit record, we were talking about how many hours we have on games. This guy's got 2 months on Call of Duty. I have 670 hours on 2K.
I got
With all of it being my league, other than maybe 60 hours devoted to Park and Rec.
6 days on NBA.
How many is
2K.
673 hours? What is that? 673 divided by 24. That's a month. 28 days worth of 2K. Now, to be
He's
fair,
already here.
Ashton Ginty has arrived.
I was right. Did you hear me last night?
No.
Private jet flew over while we were working.
Oh, yeah.
And I pointed at there goes GT right
There you go, right there.
He's flying over right now. Yeah, no, that's crazy. He with the Hall of Famers too. There's 2 Hall of Famers.
He was with Marcus Allen and Plunkett.
Yeah, that's Plunkett.
Yeah,
and Marcus Allen. I met Marcus and Plunkett. I don't know who that other guy was. If that's not Biletnikoff.
Let me see.
I think that might be Biletnikoff.
Let me see.
Oh,
damn.
But yeah,
You're never
I'm
going to
pretty
find
sure.
it again.
No, I liked it. But no, I think that's Biletnikoff on the right.
Biletnikoff is that short?
Yeah, Biletnikoff. That has to be. That's Fred. That's Biletnikoff.
I don't think that is. That's a
Nah, bro.
that's a coach, I think.
That's not.
I
that's
gotta get
Biletnikoff.
25, bro.
No, I think that's a coach. I think that's Tom Flores.
No, it's not.
I think it is.
No, it's not.
It looks like Tom Flores.
That's not Tom. Dude, are you serious?
Yes.
Hey, pull up Tom Flores right now.
That looks like Tom Flores. Look.
That is not Tom Flores.
It looks like him.
Look up Biletnikoff. I'm telling you.
Tom Flores still has his hair.
Yeah, I'm telling you it's
Fake ass
Biletnikoff.
hair. Fake ass hair. Biletnikoff. I don't even know how to spell it.
Yeah, bro. That's Biletnikoff.
Okay, that is, okay.
I didn't know he was still alive. But yeah, that's Biletnikoff.
It's the best receiver in college football award named after him.
Goat. But forget football.
Forget football. Even though the draft was last night, first round last night.
Yeah.
I think I used to play this a lot.
Any opening thoughts on the NFL draft? Are we satisfied with our team selection? I know I am. Shout out Gray Zabel. We're going to nickname him Gray's Anatomy.
I'm sick of
Seattle.
drafting offensive linemen in the first round, bro. I want us to draft a skill player once. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's the
But the
meat and
Cowboys will never
potatoes,
do
man.
it. Cowboys will never do it.
Cowboys will always have a line. You know what I'm saying?
We lost our all-pro
That's
lineman.
the
I
opposite.
get it, but
We're really
Yeah.
like. Did you see by the videos of my story of our fans losing our shit that we got offensive
oh
linemen?
yeah, we're happy.
We never draft offensive linemen in the first round. So that's why we were all so fucking happy. The last time we drafted a lineman in the first round, it was crisscross applesauce, Charles Cross.
Spoons in your bowl.
I'm saying. So the fact that we actually got an offensive lineman, it's always been an issue with us because we've never had a good line ever. Like even when we won the Super Bowl, our line was probably the weakest position group.
Mm-hmm.
So drafting an offensive lineman in the first
Brandon
round.
Meeban used to eat in practice, man. He used
Chris
to eat.
Clemens and shit.
Yeah, he used to eat in
Michael
practice.
Bennett used to go snooping and fucking practice.
But yeah, no. Cowboys drafted offensive lineman per usual. I'm not really super mad. I could care less.
Do you only know Brandon Meeban because of the belly roll?
No,
That's
I know
your sack.
Brandon Meeban because of Madden 13. Raiders drafted Ashton Ginty. I'm more happy about that one because I just worked with y'all. So I met Brock and all of them. That team's going to be fucking ridiculous. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. I think that team's going to be ridiculous.
Do you have any idea who the Falcons drafted in the first round? Do you know?
You a Falcons fan for real?
Yeah.
I ain't watched the drive, man.
Crunch and
Why don't
ice.
you
Well, I
flip
did
it?
watch the
Crunch and
drive.
ice right into the mic.
Why don't you flip it, bro? Why don't you flip it?
Flip
Why you
what?
pick LA
I
for
thought,
basketball?
I thought you were a Rams fan.
Yeah, I was saying, why'd you pick LA for basketball? Why didn't you do Atlanta Hawks?
LA
and
Rams. I feel like LA.
If y'all really got ball knowledge, I know.
I
it
feel like
wasn't
LA is a Raider town.
Yeah, or it could have been that.
It's
Like,
a
how did you
49ers
not?
town.
You didn't flip
It's not
it.
a Raider town.
Did it used to be
But
Raider town?
no, that sounds stupid because all the people that I know from the Baby talking about they not from LA and they refuse to claim LA. So it's like if niggas go to LA
That's the
talking about San Francisco
thing.
that's what I'm saying. I feel
Yeah.
like it would be the same thing in
It's
LA.
not
Like
though, bro. Like
that's crazy.
The majority of LA people are 49er fans, bro. You go to a
I
game.
mean, you go to a Niner Ram game, it's all red. Even if the game's in
Yeah,
LA,
that's
it's
crazy.
all red.
San Francisco is like low key nicer.
Well, they're a better franchise.
I mean,
No, I'm
Yeah.
saying like a nicer area.
LA
I'm not
haven't
saying-
had like a
Oh,
stable
yeah, I love San Francisco. I've been there a couple
since-
times.
It's probably the first stable team we had. Like when did they come to LA? Like 2012.
The,
Like,
Ram,
the Rams?
the LA Rams were here in like the 70s.
Yeah, Rams were there a while
y'all
ago.
not listening, man.
Are you
I'm
talking
talking
about
about
the
right
49ers?
now, man.
2016. 'cause
Exactly.
They're in our
Yeah, I think
division.
they
What the fuck I look like being a Rams
They're in
fan?
our
They came in
division.
2016.
But y'all had the Chargers. Oh no, San Diego. Never mind. Yeah, you're right.
It was Jared Goff's rookie year they came to LA.
Yeah, you're right.
I was in high school.
Because they're in my division. So.
Yeah, I remember. No, I watched the Hard Knocks when
But
they
I was
got
a year
moved.
before I went to high school.
I was like, yeah, I was in middle school. I
Yeah,
watched
Jeff
them
Fisher
get
was
moved
their
over there.
coach still.
Yeah, because I was watching Jeff Fisher fire people for having women in the room and shit like that. It was so crazy.
I was going for the Falcons against Tom
What's your
Brady.
origin story of the Falcon being a Falcon fan? I know
Mike Vick?
you have
Mike
Georgian
Vick?
ties.
or Kirk Cobain.
You have Georgia ties. But, yeah.
It was really Julio Jones.
Oh, okay. That's
I
fair.
really just like I was on YouTube one day and like I was just watching like
This
a
is a real
highlight
origin
clip
story.
and Julio Jones was just like catching over people like
So you saw the
Come here.
Luke Kuechly clip and was like, I'm sold.
Yo,
Yes.
this nigga tough.
and I started watching them and then I watched us get blew up by the
So
we didn't
your
get blew up, but we blew
first
the lead.
year of being a fan was when they went to the Super Bowl.
Yep.
Damn.
Mm.
Yeah, that must have been a great time.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
was
no.
a terrible time.
First year I
I
was
mean, well, you know, to go to the Super Bowl, not the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
but to watch yourself go to the Super Bowl,
and
it's
be
like,
up
oh,
28-3.
yeah, that's kind of
You're like,
great.
holy shit,
I've
we
been
about
high
to win
on
this
life.
bitch.
I never forgot that moment, though. I'm not going to lie. Nah, bro.
See, my team had a blowout in the Super Bowl and held the lead
Yeah,
for the
no.
whole game.
I've never done that
Objectively, one of
never
the
seen
worst
Super
Super
Bowl.
Bowls of all time, but I don't give a fuck.
for many of my teams, actually.
Yeah.
Cowboys ain't won since 96. Raiders
Yeah.
probably won't. No, they have, but it was before I was alive.
They won in the 80s.
But they probably won't do it again. No, it was in the, I think it was like the 60s.
They won in the 80s.
They won in the 80s?
Marcus Allen
Oh,
has a
yeah,
Super Bowl.
yeah. Marcus Allen
Yeah.
won one too.
A little off topic.
Marcus Allen has a Super Bowl ring.
How good is MLB 25?
I'm not gonna lie, it's solid. Like
The
I've been sitting there
gameplay,
playing
it's
for a
the
little
best gameplay in all sports games.
bit. Yeah, I've been playing for a while.
But it's the same shit as
It's
last year. So
mad
if you played
confusing.
last year,
It's
you
the
can
same
just play it again.
Because I'm saying, like, bro, like I was mad confused, like trying to field like my first time. Because like
Oh, this is
usually
the
it's
first
just-
time my actual
No. I played like MLB 19 and shit like that, but they added
different
like
fielding.
a
It's a lot
lot of
different.
different shit.
No,
They
changed
didn't have
it.
Showtime back then.
They
I
ain't
don't
had a
think they
show.
did.
Nah.
Yeah, they had Showtime where it's like I had
They
to
didn't have
dive for the
Showtime in
ball.
19.
You have to press X at the correct time,
Yeah.
and then it's like you know
Yeah.
I'm fielding. You usually
You gotta
just
press
aim
X,
it.
Y, Z, circle.
Yeah,
something.
that's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck is going
Yeah,
on?
I turned that
Like,
off. I turned that off.
I woke my girl up
You turned
yelling
it
because
off?
I'm like, what the fuck
Oh,
is
you're not
going on
elite,
with
man.
this?
Strictly off rating. I don't play competitive, so it doesn't matter.
Oh.
And that's what I'm trying to
All
get to. I'm trying to play competitive because that's how I taught myself FIFA.
If I played competitive,
Just play
yeah,
me, man. I'll get you better.
That's what I'm saying. Like, cause
I'll
how
beat
I
your
learned
ass
FIFA was
13-2.
playing against my homie. We just go over his house and play, what's it called, FIFA until we got bored. And that's how I got nice at FIFA. I'm like, I just need to do the same thing with MLB because I was getting cooked by a nigga. The other, like last year, because we would play Texas Rangers. He was from Arizona, so we'd do the Rangers Diamondback series. I couldn't hit shit. Games was like 14-0. Like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just sitting there like, bro, I don't know how to
Did
field.
you,
I don't know how to catch the ball. Like, I'm just sitting there like, bro,
So you're using PCI while hitting?
I don't know what the fuck I'm using. I don't like.
Is
Dude,
it-
all
is
of
it the- is it the
base-
yellow-
baseball term?
No, it's not a baseball. It's the show.
Well,
thing.
you're talking
Is
about
it
that
like a
shit with the
yellow-
little thing? No, I'm not using that.
You
I'm
don't
using
use
I don't
timing
use
now.
directional. I don't
Yeah.
use directional.
I'm doing
You use
timing.
directional?
No.
Oh, you don't?
No.
So you do PCI?
Yeah.
The only one I know how to use is timing.
Yeah. Comp players all use PCI.
Yeah, I don't know how to use the
'Cause-
thing with the little yellow part. I was trying to teach myself in the training, and I could not hit a ball, so I just went back to timing.
PCI is more rewarding, but it's also more difficult to do.
Yeah.
So,
I'll
because
figure it out at some
if you
point.
just do normal directional hitting, it's basically strictly off ratings and like your contact ratings and stuff. But if you use PCI, it's more skill based.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can't time it, bro. Like I gotta learn how to watch the ball first.
You got
and then I'm gonna get everything
to
else.
play baseball.
I used to-
I think that's
Shooting, bro.
I think because we played baseball, it's easy. The learning curve is easier.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's why I taught myself soccer. I'm gonna teach myself baseball now.
I used to blow my uncle out like 20-2, bro.
Yeah, bro. I'm
You
trying to
see it
learn.
to a point where like I throw like a slow fastball down the middle of purpose so they could score. Like that's how bad I used to beat people that used to want to play, bro.
Throwing meatballs on purpose.
Yeah,
In the bottom of the
You
third.
tap,
Like, all right.
tap A instead of hold it down.
yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro. Because I'm saying, like, I played so long because I kept like restarting. Like, I would play. I was a closer. I had like 5 saves in a row, and then I fucking 2 home runs, closed the game. Because they're like, we're up like 3.
That's how baseball is, man.
Yeah, it's like close
That's
the
how
game.
it
Fuck
is.
that.
It's a crapshoot sport.
I'm not gonna lie. If
How
you
it
don't
is.
throw strikes though, you're ass. Like
You want to know my strike percentage?
no, like I just mean,
25%.
What?
if you playing against somebody,
You mean strikeout percentage?
Yeah, that's
You
what. No,
okay.
strike to ball.
like some people purposely don't throw strikes.
It's bad. I'm trying to learn.
25%?
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to learn how to throw strikes the right way.
You know how
Some
bad
people
that is,
purposely.
bro?
No, I'm talking like that's he don't play. I'm talking about people that play
Yeah.
and purposely don't throw strikes, like because they don't want to give up a hit or like a home run. I'm like, bro, you
No,
supposed
they'll
to
throw
you
the
supposed
edge shit.
to- Yeah, you supposed to try to go at me, bro. Throw something.
Yeah, but that's what you want.
Give me high end.
Yeah, that's exactly what you want to do as a hitter.
Yeah.
man.
You want to be attacked.
Make it realistic, man.
Yeah, realistically, when motherfuckers pitch to Shohei Ohtani, that's edge. I'm not throwing that shit anywhere near the
you get that
fucking
hoe in the
middle.
middle. Boom. Look at that.
Yeah, bro.
Look at that.
Any great hitter, it's
It has a chance.
edges. It has, and it's out of here.
Freddie Freeman got the sweetest swing in baseball, man. It's like
I'd
the
agree.
purest and prettiest.
I agree. Well, it's because lefty.
Lefty swing.
All
man.
lefties. Lefties in anything. It's fucking stupid. Lefties are the best looking jump shots in basketball.
I mean, Ohtani swing not
They
that
have the
like
best
ain't that
baseball
nice.
swing.
He's got like the way he hits like gives him so much
Ken
power.
Griffey
though.
Jr., one of the greatest swings of all, lefty.
Mm.
Same.
Lefty.
Lefties, bro. It's because they're 15% of the world population, so they just have to be,
On top of their game.
Yep. We do have a basketball podcast to do. Fuck baseball. Just kidding. Love my Mariners. My Mariners just have won 5 straight series, so we're hooping right now. But playoff basketball is here, and it's been incredible so far. We've had some great games. Last night, in particular, there was a couple
shitters.
interesting games. One of them was a shitter.
Memphis.
Shout out the Clippers.
Memphis.
Shout out the Clippers who just belt a ass
What
to the
the
Nuggets
fuck?
last night.
Memphis.
That's gonna be every game, man.
But Memphis, man, tough loss, back-breaking loss. They're probably getting swept now. There's no coming back. And there's news that Ja will be out for game 4.
For real?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, Memphis.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So they're getting swept probably.
They
Why
have
would you
hope, man.
fire your coach right before you
said
made it?
The Nuggets did the same thing.
Exactly.
And they're down
that's-
2 and they're
we're
down
seeing
2-1, bro.
both-
They're terrible, bro.
Like again, like if you
Terrible.
were going to fire the nigga, why didn't you do it when Mike Brown got fired? Why'd you do it now?
Facts.
Like like we was mad at the Kings, but like after a while we forgot. Like it wasn't that big of a
Did
deal.
we cover the Mike Brown fire?
Yeah,
we did.
and that's how
did.
because
That's
we were
right,
over here talking about like
Yeah.
how it's kind of stupid, but like of course it don't matter now. You almost made the playoffs, but this shit right here, you had a clear shot of making it. Why didn't you just let the nigga rock? Why did you fire him? Budenholzer gets fired because they don't make the playoffs.
Because they were bad at hoops.
Mike Brown gets fired way before they even have to think about making the playoffs.
Yeah,
You know? But yeah, y'all fire them when y'all are a solid team that is guaranteed to make the playoffs. For no
that shit
reason.
was crazy. Like literally like a couple days before the playoffs.
Like as I said, the Grizzlies really ain't make no fucking sense. I don't even know why they was hating on Taylor Jenkins. I thought he was a solid coach.
They fired his entire staff in the offseason.
Yeah, that
There's
made
a lot of
sense.
stuff came out that made that firing make more sense. Not from the sense of of the firing itself.
Of timing. Timing
but
makes
of-
no sense.
The
but
timing
everything
makes no
else-
sense, but why or the fact that he got fired made sense because the front office had already let go of his entire staff.
Because I'm saying that makes sense. But if you are in a position
So
to
the
go to the
writing was on the
playoffs,
wall.
just let the
with him.
fucker sit there until the season's over. And then get rid of him. There was no reason to get rid of him before you made it. Now
I
y'all are
still
getting
think
fucking
they're down
cooked.
3-0 with Taylor Jenkins.
It would have been, a better fight. They probably would have been 2-1 last night if they had Taylor Jenkins.
Oh my God.
Probably would have been 2-1.
Y'all saw that voice message I sent to the group chat last night. Oh my fucking God, bro. I was rewatching, so I worked through the playoff games last night, and I was rewatching the all 3 playoff games. Zach Edey might have the lowest defensive IQ I've ever seen in my life. On every single pick and roll, I swear to God, every pick and roll, Chet Holmgren would be standing at the top of the 3-point line on every single pick and roll. And every single fucking time, Zach Edey would follow the ball handler. Every single fucking time. And you know what resulted in? Chet Holmgren hitting 3 straight threes.
Bang! Bang! Bang!
And he kept fucking doing it. And then the fourth quarter happened. He hit 2 more.
Chet went 5 for 10, by the way, in the last game.
From 3?
Yes.
And all of them were schmack threes. Wide open. At some point after a motherfucker hits 2 threes, I'm not following
He's
ball
not
handler
hitting
anymore.
2. The moment he hits 1, I'm on your fucking hip. Bro, Keith, are we
that's
not? Am I
facts.
crazy? The
That's
moment you
facts.
hit 1, not hitting no rim, nigga, come here.
Schmack.
I'm following you the entire time. He's not open
Shit,
no more.
I don't
no
know
more.
if I'm gonna give you one shot. Shit.
I'm saying you might get lucky. Like I'll be next to you. Okay, fine, fuck it, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh,
And it wasn't
okay.
even-
A big made a 3.
He wasn't even blitzing the ball handler. He was just roaming and getting lost and just walking away.
Yeah, no. The moment a
From
big
Chet.
makes a 3, you need to
Bro.
lock the fuck in. There's no reason a big should be making any type of shots outside the
I
arc,
gotta find this shit,
or
bro.
even taking a shot outside the arc. To be honest,
I gotta find these. Oh my God.
but the game has changed.
It was making me actually angry.
Yeah.
No copyright. Hold on. It was making me actually fucking angry watching it. Let me see. Okay, it happened during this stretch. Right here. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Wait a minute,
Let's
hold
break
on.
it down. Let's break it down. Do we show them the clip that we watching?
No, that's
Bang.
NBA copyright.
Oh yeah, true.
All right. Right here. Perfect example. Okay. We can't show it because the NBA will strike the video. Look at Zach Edey. Why are you in the paint? Chet
2
Holmgren
feet. 2
is
feet
wide
in the paint.
open in
So
the corner.
Mind you. Let's
Why
just
are
think.
you sitting
Let's
there?
just think right here.
Dog.
You have 1, 2, possibly 3 people that could have picked up your mistake, but instead you have 2 fucking feet in the paint and 1 foot inside of the fucking dead man zone,
Man, way
and
too
you
deep.
7 foot.
Wide open.
Yeah, bro.
Schmack.
You knew
Bang.
he wasn't making it out there in
Nothing
time.
but net. And then he does it again. He does it again. Look at this. Okay, pick and roll right here. Jalen Williams, ball handler. Okay, this is Jaren Jackson.
Okay, pause.
Follows him.
Real quick.
Why?
Yo ass
Why?
trapped here when you had Santi that could possibly come up and help you. And instead your ass left your man that's already hit a 3. Butt naked at
Yeah.
the top of the key.
I'm letting
Would have
Casey
broke the
Wallace
whole
shoot that.
shit. I'm telling you, if I was coach, I
don't-
would have broke my fucking thing over my knee. And I would have been, the moment we get them for this, y'all are not leaving the room. We are going to go
I'm just
over
going to
every fucking
freeze frame
thing.
this right here.
Why
Like,
did you follow him? Why did you do that?
Wide open.
You supposed to be a
close
DPOY
out.
candidate. I know you're supposed to be fast. Like, that's the thing they talk about all the time. If you're going to switch, you need to be able to make it across the court as fast as possible. You're an NBA player. That makes sense. But you're a big. you need to be as close to him as possible.
This I will never understand for the life of me.
Yeah, what is he? Did he reach?
No. Why the fuck? Chet Holmgren is right-handed. As soon as he catches the ball, he lets him go right.
Yeah.
Right-handed, easy.
Yeah.
Like, bro. And then I think it happens again. I think he hits another 3.
Because, I mean, again, you got to think. We played big before. Big is really slow.
It happened again. Look at Desmond
So
Bane.
why are you
He's
giving him
watching
that much
Shea,
space?
Watching.
Yeah, bro. You're not. Look at that nigga. His head. He's not even looking.
He has Jaren Jackson right there. If there's a blow by,
Keith, he's frozen.
wide open, schmack.
Yeah, no, like literally, like my whole conversation, my whole point of
Shit
the topic.
sad, man.
If I'm a big, I played big before. Now I'm a quicker big than most people because I'm not supposed to be playing no
As
fucking
soon as the
big.
big hits 1-3, I'm not leaving him.
But that's even the thing. I wouldn't even give him that much space. If he's a big, right? You're a big too. You're gonna be slower than a guard. You shouldn't. You know how much space you should be allowing. So that's already crazy that you gave him that much space. But second, even though it's a new age in the NBA, a cardinal sin is to let a big hit a 3 on your ass and let him keep shooting. If you see a 3 or a big hit a 3, that's unorthodox. That should not be happening.
I mean,
So
today,
then you
in
need to
today's
do,
NBA.
that's what I'm saying. But still, in today's NBA, if they have the confidence that they have the ability to shoot a 3 without anybody reacting, then you need to stay the fuck out there. You know what I'm saying? If Zubac pulled up, everybody gonna get mad.
And I will say
Not
that
big of a deal.
last he was a good contest. He recovered well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
On the
Your
last one.
recoveries, man, but y'all giving them too much space. You standing
The
like 10
first
feet
two,
away.
that was no contest.
And then trying to run back.
Last
like,
one was
"Ugh."
better. But yeah, man. The purpose of this pod, as we're 20 minutes in, we be rambling. Damn. I just had like 3 burps in a row.
You said what?
3 burps in a row from this chai tea.
Man, talking about his burps
The
3 times in a row.
I didn't say nothing, bro.
I just want to get this off my chest before we start. The ratings, playoff wise, are higher or the highest it's ever been in 25 years. So for a first round. So I'm just gonna.
What is that?
I put it in here because I
You're
saw
talking
it.
about like most people are watching it
Yes,
now.
I saw it last night. It's the
Yeah.
highest in 25 years.
I'm
for a
talking about we
first
had
round.
the
seen
lowest viewer percentage, so we had to trade Luka across the
I seen
states.
that.
Yeah. So all those, and we were a part of the problem too. We had the ratings conversation back in November, because it was a topic. So I vow to never do that again. I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize. Today on the pod, we'll be going over what I like to call a pressure scale for every playoff team.
Pressure scale.
And what do it mean for them to lose either in the first round, second round, conference finals, or if they make the finals, losing then? How much would the team get shaken up? Would they need to blow it up? Like, I'm going to start off hot right now. Milwaukee's down 2-0. If they lose to the Pacers, that shit's getting blown up. I'm not saying Giannis. I don't think Giannis is going anywhere. But Dame is probably gone. Brook Lopez is gone. Bobby Portis, maybe. But I think if Milwaukee loses in the first round, that team's going to look very different next year.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like the Knicks too.
Because at this point, it would be 3 consecutive first-round exits.
Knicks would lose their coach.
Yeah, that's what I said.
That's what I'm saying. Knicks would lose their coach because
I'm looking
obviously
at-
it's not working
Looking at a
with that nigga
multi-year
playing
salary
60
cap.
minutes a
Shout
game.
out to Spot Track for giving us a multi-year salary cap table. The Bucks, money-wise, are pretty much locked into this roster. Brook Lopez is an unrestricted free agent after this year,
Brook
so you could
Lopez
get
might
off
as
him.
well retire after this. No, I'm joking. He's solid.
Not in this series. And this series has been fucking awful because the Pacers are just playing too fast. Bobby Portis, Pat Connaughton, and KPJ are all unrestricted in 2026. So yeah, I think
Who trying to pick up a $58 million price tag, huh? Because I mean, like, it's 2 $58 million price tags, matter of fact.
yeah.
Damn.
Like, that's the first thing I would be thinking.
Why do
as
you
the
think got
Bucks.
the same contract? Like,
I mean, Damien's ends earlier,
had the
but
same
he got
exact
$62 million coming in
They have the
27.
same exact
which
money.
is even
both
crazier.
years, bro.
All 3 years, they have the same money.
But yeah, I would say, so look, if I would say that the Bucks are about to break up, I would think that it's Giannis leaving.
I don't think he's ever
I
leaving
think, and
Milwaukee.
I'm not saying like, what's it called? He would consciously be like,
I'm getting,
or like
I
the
wanna-
team would consciously like leave, because you know what I'm saying, he's been on Milwaukee his whole time. It's kind of like a Luke or not Luke. I'm
He's been
sorry,
there
a
for
Dirk
12.
Nowitzki situation or a Kobe
Should've
Bryant
been Luka.
situation. But I feel like there's only so much you can do, and the frustration probably boil over, especially since, you won in 21, and you haven't been able to replicate that since 21.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All these people, all these pieces that have been coming through, and it still hasn't been able to be done because y'all traded away the one guy that went it with him. So I feel like he might be at a point where it's like, okay, you got rid of my best second man. Y'all gave me some other people, and we're getting our fucking asses kicked. We've been getting our asses kicked. Maybe it's time for me to go do something different.
Well, the demolition of the
You know what
2021
I'm saying?
team started at the trade deadline because they traded Chris Middleton.
Yeah, maybe it's
So-
time for me to move on.
You know,
Because y'all got rid of Chris Middleton. You know what I'm saying? That was my little homie right there. Maybe I need to go to the Wizards. They got plenty of space.
they actually don't.
I'm joking. I don't know.
They actually
Who the fuck
don't.
are they paying?
I checked.
Who
I
are
actually
they
checked.
paying?
Markeith was here. They're actually paying the third most of any team in the NBA.
Are
right
you
now.
serious?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Because
That
they
GM
took
need to
on the
get
Chris
fired.
Middleton contract, Jordan Poole's contract, Malcolm Brogdon. They're going to get off that. Marcus Smart's still getting paid $20 million.
Yeah, GM need to get fired. Because y'all paying
Rashawn
everybody in
Holmes is
retirement
getting
homes.
12. Alex Sarr's rookie deal. Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
don't even
then-
think we gave Rashawn Holmes that much.
And then they have a bunch of cap holds. So Yamahini is a cap hold of. Oh wait, that doesn't mean anything. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I don't understand what that means.
That doesn't mean
Because I'm like,
anything.
these people haven't played.
That doesn't mean anything.
That's that Kendrick Nunn. That was
Ty Lawson.
What the fuck? Thomas
Shabazz, this is
Satoransky?
from the John Wall years.
Yeah, I'm about to say Satoransky and shit. Yeah, bro, this is old.
Yeah, they got 66,000 into Eric Stevenson.
Tulane going to Reggie Jackson. Is that what that said? Fuck. Yeah, that's crazy.
So yeah, the Wizards don't have any
yeah, no, they
flexibility.
need to fire their GM then.
But we're not talking about the fucking Wizards. We're talking about. the
I'm just
Milwaukee
saying, I
Bucks.
would have followed Chris Middleton. I'm like, that was my thinking, was to follow Chris Middleton, thinking
Yeah.
the worst team would have some cap space. I guess not.
The Utah
'Cause you
Jazz have a lot of cap
pretty
space.
big. Do you want to go play in Utah though?
I'm just
As
saying.
black ass Giannis Antetokounmpo, I don't know if I want to go over there. man.
Nigerian parents. Giannis
Yeah, I don't know if you want to go to Utah, man.
Good land, man.
Yeah, you be secluded.
Good
Ain't-
nature,
Don't
man.
young boy live in Utah?
Yeah, man.
Gravedigger
You
Mountain.
know who else live in Utah?
Nice, man.
Who else live in Utah? Post Malone.
Yeah, fuck Post Malone.
Yeah, that's my point.
Yeah, I'm about to say
Crazy, man.
he's from Grapevine, Texas, though. I don't know why he went to
Post
Utah.
Malone, me and Post Malone gonna have a beer together.
Nah, I don't.
And you're gonna smell bad while doing it too. Post Malone, you know, there's like I've seen that
I have a beer with Justin Timberlake.
I
That'd
saw
be
there was a
fun.
TikTok. There was like there's some celebrities that just look like they smell bad.
Yeah, he
Post
does.
Malone, one of them.
He does. Saucing, saucing, saucing on you. Swaying, swaying, swaying on you. I'm ballin', I'm a son on you. Swish. That was the only shit that you had, my nigga. I'm joking.
Post Malone had some shit in like
Nah,
2018.
yeah, he was going, and then that nigga said, "Yeah, I'm gonna do country."
Better now is that shit, bro.
Nah, bro.
You
what's
picked the
up,
right
what's
route,
up?
man. Country.
I've been fucking Jose popping pillies, man. I feel just like a rock star.
21 Savage carried that song.
bro.
Anyway,
Stuff.
Kyle Kuzma's contract, he got a decrease in his contract apparently
Yeah, Kyle Kuzma needs to leave. Matter of fact, why don't y'all just trade him?
because they traded for him.
I mean, look, bro. Like, I don't understand. Like, this is my thing with the NBA. Sometimes
just traded for him,
they be
that's
sitting
why.
there like, bro, it's just a bad look for us because we just traded for him. No, it's not. If he's not getting the job done, he's not getting the job
It is for
done.
the GM because that's admitting defeat.
Then fuck it, bro. It's better to admit defeat and work around
GMs
it
don't like
than to sit
admitting
here
defeat,
and try to
man.
fucking like just like how we're watching with Nico.
Yeah, he's
Just
the
admit defeat and
embodiment
move
of it.
on, bro. Like
He's
you don't
the-
have to sit here and try to stand on your shit.
That's my point. though.
Work on it.
GMs do not like admitting
Because
defeat.
you seen Patrick Dumont for the Dallas Mavericks is already talking about like, yeah, it might be time to move on so we can get somebody who knows the game a lot better. Like that's what they were saying. And that's what I'm looking, I'm like,
But okay.
I mean, you did endorse him because you didn't know what the fuck he
Right.
was doing. But now that you realize the fans are a lot more mad than you thought they would be, they're like, okay, well, maybe we should fix something.
Yeah, I always was suspicious that front offices are like living in bubbles and don't.
No. It's just our front office. Every other front office is saying it's just ours. It like we sold.
They
to
just
a
live in a
casino.
silo.
You see what the Rockets GM said?
What he said?
What-
Who even
what-
is that?
Who's the Rockets GM? I know who their owner is.
I don't know. One of them.
Mattress Mac.
He was like, yeah. He was talking about.
Mattress Mac.
He was
bro.
talking to Trump.
What did he say?
He
He's
said
probably the owner though,
he was like,
because GMs don't fucking talk to him.
Dallas did that stupid ass trade.
Oh yeah. No, I know what you're talking about. I can't remember who said that.
Yeah.
He was like, "Yeah, this dumbass trade in Dallas." No, it wasn't Houston's owner. It was Houston's coach. You talking about from
Ime
fucking
Udoka?
No, UH.
Oh, Houston.
Samson. It was Samson. It was
Kelvin Sampson? The
yeah,
college?
because it was Kelvin Sampson.
Nah,
that
it said
that.
the Rockets like
Nah, bro, it was
owner.
Kelvin Sampson that
Tillman
said-
Fertitta.
It was
is
the owner.
Rockets
It was the owner.
Yeah, Tillman
It was him.
Fertitta. This guy's owned the Rockets for a minute.
Watch. Bring up the clip.
Rockets owner. So if I look up Rockets owner Trump, there's going to be something. Houston Rockets owner Trump. Oh shit. Jabs.
That
what?
motherfucker said it with the Italian prime minister.
The Houston Cougar. Okay, so there was a Houston Cougar celebration happening in the city of Houston.
Yeah, okay, because he said the same thing. Okay, yeah, because
Okay.
that's what I'm saying. Kelvin
Fertitta
Sampson was
was
like, yeah, it's
there.
fucking stupid.
Fertitta was there.
Shots
And then we
fired.
talked about that dumbass Luka Doncic trade Giles did.
I don't know why we did it. Okay, I don't
He
know.
said that shit on live television, man.
Live television on
Right there.
KQ 11.
But you know what's even
Channel
worse is
11 in
that
Houston.
everyone else thinks you're dumb except for the front office.
The Fertitta Center. You got a center named after you? Anyway,
Dude, there's a Fertitta complex over here. You know the Fertittas are, right?
couldn't tell you.
You don't know the Fertittas are? Hold on. I just want to make sure that he's related to the ones I'm
So that
thinking
means
about.
this guy is. I mean, I know that I saw the Fertitta, obviously.
That's what I'm saying, but
But
y'all
like-
don't know who they are.
I just thought that was like a endorser or something.
Nah, bro. They're
I was
they're-
somebody that passed away or something.
Nah,
Yeah,
bro.
like a. They used to be the AD or whatever, and they were endorsed.
The Fertittas are. Fertitta is as of April 25. Fertitta is the lead shareholder in Wynn Resorts.
Damn.
That guy, the Houston Rockets
the
guy.
lead shareholder. Hold on, I got a like on Bumble. I need to see this. All right.
What is Bumble?
You know Bumble?
That's
It's a dating app.
yeah, it's a dating app.
Charlie got like on Bumble. Yes, sir.
I
Nah,
should
man,
check
we
it
was
out.
on Bumble at the same time for a little bit.
Yeah, and then somebody came back.
Yeah, we don't talk about those Bumble escapades because nothing ever came of them.
Dive
being
jet.
Yeah, see, this is the guy. He's the chairperson of Station Casinos.
Lorenzo. Oh, he's fucking Italian.
But
as
that's what I'm
shit.
saying. Like all of them, like
God
run
damn.
the casinos out here. So he's one of the.
Oh,
six,
so
like,
he's the one remaining mob member.
yeah, like and then Tillman is
Lorenzo.
Lorenzo Fertitta.
But yeah, they're like Fertitta's own everything, and probably
You know what
sold
he go
it
by?
and then bought everything.
Enzo.
Nah, man.
Low. Lore.
Renzo.
Ricky Renzo, man, that's what Rick Ross be calling himself.
Oh.
Okay,
Fly like a beetle. Beetle like a car. Niggas try to get me. Had to go far.
put Molly all in my champagne. I ain't even know it.
Oh.
You see, we gonna be farming thousands of chickens. You see him over there. You see him over there. Quack, 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 quack. Have you ever seen that? Have you seen that clip? That shit was so funny. We gonna be farming
chickens over
chickens.
Quack,
That
quack,
acres
quack,
of chickens. You see them over there. They making noise. Quack, quack, quack. You hear the chickens.
Yo, your stepdad
Said,
be
man, what
posting
the
Rick
fuck are you
Ross
talking about?
on his story. I see him. He posted Rick Ross on his fucking story. I can't take him seriously, bro, because I think of that fucking quack, quack, quack.
My own chickens, homie. Thousands of chickens. Thousands. Running around everywhere. Quack, quack, quack.
Niggas
Him and 50 different, bro.
Thousands
Him
of
and
chickens.
50. They
yeah,
different,
bro, they're fucking stupid.
No,
bro.
if-
Like,
if
I'll give you
50's
$100 if you're able to read the children's book.
if you can read one page out of a
Fuck.
Harry Potter book,
Fuck.
nigga, I'll give you $1 million. Yeah, you talking about
Bro, he
the
sound
boy,
like
man, when
he
you
sound like
can't
a
read.
he sound like a Boondocks character.
Yeah, he said
If you can read
can't
one.
you can read one page out of a Harry Potter book, nigga. Where was that video at? I gotta find out.
He
where
don't
that
even
was.
It's
care,
an
bro. He
actual
posts
Boondocks
everything on social
character,
media,
bro.
bro.
Harry Potter book.
Oh my god.
50 Cent. Dude, that shit is.
Nah, what?
LELS challenge for you, Floyd. If you
Floyd?
read one full page of a Harry Potter book, nigga.
I give you 100,000 to whatever charity you want to support.
you want to support.
That's so crazy. But yeah,
That
nah,
video is like 10 years old and never gets old, bro.
we farming thousands of chickens.
Quack, quack,
Quack, quack, quack, quack, quack.
Oh my god.
And Nuggets lose to the Clippers.
Anyway, fuck. We farming down.
That's it. I'm telling you, when I watched that on TV for the first time, I was dying laughing. I had to pause.
Bro, no, Rick Ross and 50 Cent are real life Boondocks characters.
What are we
bro.
talking about?
They're real life Boondocks, bro.
Shout out my boy Rick Ross. I can't wait till Boondocks come back.
Oh God, it won't.
It won't.
Yeah, man.
It
Because
won't.
John died. John, man.
You know, you got this Heat Cavaliers.
Okay, let's get back on track.
He Cavaliers.
He Cavalier.
I'm not gonna
Nothing
lie.
don't matter for the Heat.
Yeah, it don't
they
matter.
already in like the rebuilding stages.
They have the least amount of
To
pressure.
be honest,
in this
Spo should be
entire
happy
playoffs.
that he even fucking made it. You know, just be happy, hang your hat that
They
you
was a
made it.
fucking 10th seed that made it to the playoffs. So like,
Yeah, bro, hang your
Yeah.
hat. Tip your hat off to the boys.
And
Keep
they
moving.
almost they were in game 2, and then Ty Jerome happened. So
Yeah. I'm
and
saying,
then
bro.
you got the Knicks. They lose, Thibodeau gone.
Knicks lose,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
they have to fire the coach
although
because it's really
they won
not the
they won a
team.
hard fought game in game 3 in Detroit.
Yeah,
It was hard fought. I watched the first quarter and then started watching the draft.
but it's really not like on the Knicks players at all. They don't have to disband that team. It literally would have to be Thibodeau gone because there's
I mean,
no
they
way
literally
that their
can't.
starting five can support 50 minutes.
I
of
don't
fucking game.
think they can disband. They're like locked up.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. But again, like we haven't, like they're not. That's not the
Yeah,
problem.
that's their team.
Their team is not the
They're
problem,
locked
bro.
down. This is their team. For
I
the
think
next
their
2
team is
years,
solid.
bro.
I just feel like the coach is really blowing it with how he's trying to play everybody for 30,000 years.
Because
Every
he just
fucking
gave
game.
OG an
Yeah.
extension.
Like, look, let's see. Let's just run the minutes right now. So, out of how many players are on that roster? It was a 16-person roster, right?
I mean, NBA roster 17.
Okay, so 17
playoffs,
people.
though.
1,
So
2,
more like 12.
3, 4, 5 people played double-digit minutes. No, 6. 43, 39, 41,
This is game
41,
3.
39, and then 16 minutes and everything else was cut off.
This is yesterday.
Yeah.
They played 6 players.
Well, they played 6 players.
6 players for double digits. Everybody else
This
either
is single
played
digits.
single-digit minutes or nothing. As I'm saying, like, bro, like, I'm not trying to say, like, I get that it's the playoffs and you want your best players out there. But give the niggas a break. They're not gonna be able to do as much
43 minutes.
as you want them to do.
2 minutes.
If you got them out there the whole fucking game. The only people that should be doing that is Jokic and Luka. You know what I'm saying? Because they produce a lot. But, like, other than that, you need to give people a break.
How many minutes did Cat play last night?
46. I'm pretty sure.
Bro, no.
No, he played 41.
41?
But still,
Okay, that's
41 from him, 41
That's
for
not
Josh
as
Hart.
bad.
39. But again, if all of your
45
minutes
minute
are
game.
spread between this
48
shit.
minutes.
It's 48.
But look,
Oh, it is 48.
still, that's a terrible spread out, bro. Like, that's all.
Yeah.
You've not given
Also,
nobody
when
no
you
break.
consider that you could have gave your bigs a break because Isaiah Stewart didn't play.
Because again, they were in this game, and look at how their minutes are spread out.
That was it was a fake comeback, but, yeah.
But still, like,
Yeah.
you know, like, bro, like, y'all are, it's not hard to share the sugar. And if anything, it's better for you because you have more weapons. Clippers, look at how many fucking people played. Like, half of the Knicks team didn't
And
even
that's the
suit
thing is
up.
we don't know how deep the Knicks are because they don't get a lot of opportunities.
Yeah, they don't suit up. Like, dude, y'all could be the
We
fucking
don't know.
Celtics. You see the Celtics all the time.
I know. I don't think
I'm not saying they
I don't-
could. Well, you know, Celtics just kind of got lucky with the draft pick.
The Celtics aren't that much deeper, to be honest. They're just their starting 5 is just
But
so
again, they
fucking
play
good.
all them other people. Peyton Pritchard.
They play 8 mainly.
Sam Hauser hit some fucking threes.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like that
The-
shit. Like who's
the
planning
Celtics
for Sam Hauser?
The Celtics have an 8-man rotation for the most part.
Yeah, bro. But who's planning for Sam Hauser? Honestly,
Nobody.
Exactly. So why the fuck
Even
would you
though
not play
he can swing a game for you.
somebody like I don't know, fucking Landry Shamet? He used to be nice.
Landry Shamet's been getting a lot of points.
Yeah, he used to start on one team.
The
What was
Clippers.
it? Yeah, the Clippers and the Suns. Did he start with the Suns? I think he started with the Suns.
Stretches, yeah. If somebody was hurt.
Yeah. No, he used to be a starter, man. Landry Shamet.
I mean, it really the Knicks, their fate is pretty inevitable to me. If they get past Detroit, they're just going to lose to Boston.
Yeah.
And I think they might get. They might get swept. No, I think they'll win one game. They'd win one game.
They could win one.
If they played Boston in the second round, they'd win one.
That'd
Pistons?
be a crazy
Knicks.
atmosphere.
Oh, the Knicks.
I think they'd win one.
I think the
be
Knicks.
crazy.
Oh no, the
Knicks-
Pistons play Boston. That's a fucking sweep.
I think
I
Boston
think
crazy.
Celtics.
I think.
Crazy atmosphere, man.
I think
Boston
that's a
Celtics
sweep.
versus
Pistons
Detroit.
atmosphere.
Nah, Celtics Knicks.
I mean, oh yeah, Boston, New York. That'd be fun.
Nah, man, that's good.
When was the last time they played each other in the playoffs?
A couple years ago.
I feel like I remember them playing each other when I was a kid in the playoffs. Playoff series.
Did they not play with KG?
Yeah, 2013.
Okay, yeah,
I
I'm about to
remember
say,
that.
like, yeah, they
Yeah,
did
they
not
played in
play
the
KG?
first round in 2013 in the Knicks one.
Uh.
Yeah, that's right. And then the Celtics disbanded after that. That's right. The KG Nets trade happened right after that.
Where's the Uncut Gems game? Was
So,
that
yeah.
that playoff series, the Uncut Gems game? Did you watch that movie?
Yeah,
Was
that was
the- oh, no, they
2012.
got locked
I think that
down,
was
yeah.
Uncut Gems was 2012.
The year before.
So Detroit, they're playing with house money. You know, they won 14 games last year. You all know the narrative with them. 44-win season, one of the greatest turnarounds in NBA history. So if they lose to the Knicks in 6, pat yourself on the back. I
Because
think
y'all probably coming right back next year.
because you're coming right back.
Yeah,
although,
y'all coming
you know,
right back next year.
Yeah.
So it's really no
Normally,
issue.
I don't like saying that because we do that a lot with like young teams that make the finals or make deep runs, and they're like, "Well, they'll be back," and they never come back. You know,
Because they fucking
like Oklahoma
fire
City.
coaches and disband the teams.
No, like
Shit.
Oklahoma
like
City.
us.
Like, well, y'all are different.
disbanded.
Y'all are different
Yeah, if we
because
didn't
y'all
take
aren't
that,
like young. I'm saying.
we were, and then we traded all of our young players.
Yeah, you got a runway for the next 10 years because I think a lot of the contracts were set up too.
Yeah.
They're either super tradable
Matter of
or
fact,
they
can
were,
we look at that?
they were either super tradable or affordable. So
Because this adds on to my conspiracy. I think everybody's contract ends in the same year.
most people's contracts end in 2027.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How come? Okay. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, a lot of people's contract end in 27.
Our team will be empty by this year.
Yeah.
Unless Kyrie resigns after next year. Which I hope
Yeah.
happens. But I don't know.
But that's what I don't like. Like the Mavericks are in, and this wasn't supposed to be a Mavs thing, but since we're on the topic, the Mavs are in the sweepstakes for Kevin Durant this summer.
I
Because
really hope they don't do that shit.
because
I would be
of-
so
because
fucking
of
mad.
the tradable contracts
I would
they
be
have.
so mad.
Why?
Because we don't need 31, 32, 34. We don't need anymore. 33. We don't
Yeah.
need any more older guys, bro. They're gonna leave, and then we're gonna have shit for nothing.
Well, Clay would probably be in the deal to match contracts. It'd be probably Clay, PJ, Gafford,
Yeah, bro. No, I'm not. No, we need those
a
people.
few picks.
PJ and Gafford are the same age. No, bro. I don't want to lose that.
Probably still a little bit more than that too.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
throw
could
in
give a fuck.
Najee and Max Christie.
I love KD, but if it wasn't KD from OKC, it really doesn't mean anything to me, bro. Like I could care less.
Yeah,
I'm not.
I think the
no
Rockets.
hate to KD.
I
He's
think
still
the
one of the
Rockets
greatest
are going to
players
get
out.
him.
But I don't need that shit.
I think the Rockets are going to get KD.
Yeah.
They have a lot of tradable pieces.
Boy,
What?
he fighting. He
What?
fighting. Look at him. He fighting. You don't even know
What?
we talking about him. He
What?
fighting.
What?
He fighting, bro. He fighting. I see you over there fighting, man. It's that teriyaki bowl, man. Don't put him down.
Yeah, we can transition to the Rockets. We can just bounce from conference to conference. Fuck it.
Rockets Warriors. If Warriors win, Steph Curry is undeniably the greatest point guard to ever play basketball.
I think he
You said
already
what?
is
Or is a shooting guard. He plays the one and the two, don't he?
But you say he's the what?
the greatest
the
shooting,
greatest
the
ever.
greatest point guard
Of
ever.
what?
If he wins,
Wins
if he
what?
wins and goes all the way to the finals, not just this round. Of
They're not
course.
making.
They're not. But I'm
They're
just
not
saying, if
getting
they
past
go
Rockets.
through and they win it, that nigga's undisputed.
Jimmy probably ruled out tonight.
Oh yeah,
Or they
Jimmy's
play
done.
tomorrow.
I hate that I put him on my draft last night too, or like 2 nights ago.
What's his injury up there actually?
It wasn't his hammy.
Nah, he landed on his butt bone.
Oh yeah, tailbone. That's what it was.
His butt bone. He's questionable for Game 3.
Oh, he playing.
Underwent an MRI that revealed he injured his pelvis
It has a deep what?
and has a deep gluteal muscle contusion. So he
Yeah,
hurt
nigga,
his-
if you don't fucking
so
roll that out and
he
get back
hurt
out
his
there.
pelvis and his ass.
Yeah, just go roll that out and get back out there, man. That's what I be thinking about.
hurdle.
Yeah, with the NBA shit, some of the things that they be saying with like the injuries, you look it up and it's like, bro, like I deal with this like every other day. Like I used to get this like all the time when I was in high
Lacerated
school.
eye.
But they write it out like we need
it's
him
a-
to sit down. A gluteal contusion? Are you serious? The fuck is that? Like you got a knot in your ass, bro? Like
he bruised his ass, bro.
I say, yeah, go roll that out and go play. It's not that big of a deal. But yeah, bro. That shit is crazy. I think, but yeah, no, Rockets should have this one in the bag. Jalen Green just had one of the greatest games I've ever seen in my life.
The biggest.
Did he not have like 8 threes?
That nigga was not missing. I watched Flight Reaction. That shit was beautiful.
Because they said he's tied the record for Rockets playoff 3 points
Made threes, yeah.
I think it was 8.
Yeah, Harden.
Yeah,
Harden
Flight was like,
Harden at the record.
that is not your game. Stop shooting threes.
Bang, bang, bang.
Not my game, huh?
Yeah,
bitch?
but I mean, did he dunk? Did he have any dunks?
Yeah, he had a couple.
Yeah, because I'm about to say I had him drafted that day. He had 38, 8 for 18, 13 for 25,
38, baby.
38, 4, 6, and 3 steals.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous.
I'm
Deactivated
good,
his
I
IG.
ain't lie.
Dry Michelle was probably next door. Or not next door, I'm sorry. Courtside.
Charlie, you get that food, prepare for that shit to make you sleepy, my nigga.
I told you, bro, he got the itis immediately.
Immediately. I'm good now, though. You know what I'm saying? I had that little time slow roast. Ooh.
He said, ooh.
Bro, I gotta think about what I'm gonna eat after this.
So if Golden State loses, what happens?
Nothing.
If they lose in the
go
first
back
round,
happy.
what
Honestly, I think they might move
Because if the
on
Rockets
from Kerr.
lose, I think they're going to trade for Kevin.
Who? From Kerr.
Kerr? Steve Kerr?
No.
They might
if they
move
lose-
on from Kerr.
No. They
They got a
trade
solid
Kuminga
roster.
and they
No,
try to flip.
they trade Kuminga.
They trade Kuminga.
I think
and they
they're
try to
trading
figure out what
Kuminga.
they're gonna do with these other rookies and shit that they got. They might do something with Podziemski.
They could win the championship. I still think they're trading Kuminga.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't. They just played Kuminga for the first time in the entire playoff.
Did you hear his quote?
Yesterday.
He was like, I'm tired of being told be ready because it's my job to be ready. So I'm kind of sick of hearing that.
Yeah, bro.
He's gone.
He's out.
He's good as gone.
He had 11.
So yeah, I think if the Rockets, wherever the Rockets lose, it doesn't matter. They're going to probably try to trade for Kevin Durant. Because they have the best pieces to do so.
And bring him back. Man, if they fucking bring him back.
Bring him back what?
I thought you were talking about Warriors was trading for KD.
No, Rockets.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, I'm like, they fucking bring him back. Oh my God.
OKC's been in the running too.
I mean, I could give a fuck about that too. I mean,
OKC would be a fun story.
yeah, I'm about to say, that doesn't really do
J-Dub
much for
has to
them
be in the trade
for
for
how
me.
much they would give up. There'd be J-Dub, Aaron
Caruso.
Joe, fucking
No,
Caruso.
I can't give it Caruso.
So then,
Exactly.
what's it?
So
J-Dub,
and
Aaron Joe,
J-Dub and like 3 first-round picks.
and Jalen, the
That's
other
what I'm
Jalen
giving
Williams.
I'm giving you J-Dub, 2 firsts and 2 unprotected and 1 protected.
So you can keep
Kevin
Caruso,
Durant.
but I can't keep my second best player.
Nope. We need him.
Bring him back to OKC. We know you want to trade him
Yeah, man.
by the actions. We know.
And what the fuck
we
is
know you
Caruso
want him
gonna do on
gone.
the Suns anyway?
So J-Dub and 2 firsts.
What is he
Take
gonna
it or
do on
leave
the
it.
Suns?
That's what I would do because you got to use that leverage.
I don't even want to give you my first, bro. Do you see
Okay.
what these firsts have created for me?
No, my leverage is we already know you want him gone based off your previous actions.
I
So-
guess.
J-Dub and 2 firsts.
Yeah.
Take it or leave it.
I think the Lakers don't even really got no
Shit,
pressure.
you know what? J-Dub 1 unprotected and protected.
No more.
The Lakers ain't really got no pressure.
What
The
you mean?
only pressure they got is LeBron retiring.
Oh yeah, y'all lose.
I think
LeBron
that's
is out of
I
here.
think that's why there is pressure.
But I told you, I
That's
don't
what
think.
mean, like,
I don't think he's leaving.
Especially if we lose in the first round, yeah, he's fucking gone.
I don't think he's leaving, bro. Because Bryce just got
He
into
is-
school. It's
he's
one more season,
contractually
and then your
obligated.
son could get drafted to the Lakers too. Again.
LeBron is under contract until 2026. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Until
really,
next
I
year.
really think like he would do a 1-year extension just to play with Bryce and then finish it out
I'm playing 1 game with
and
Bryce
retire
and then
there.
I'm retired.
That's exactly what I would do. I would sit there,
You know,
yeah, I'm
fuck it.
retired. I
You know
have
what I'm saying?
1 year of service.
That's what I'm saying. We lost, but it's all good.
24 years of service.
Vet minimum. That's my son. Yeah, draft him for sure. Let's play, and that would be it. Yeah, that would be it.
Bryce might be too good for the Lakers to get him. They might actually need to, pull some strings.
we shall see about
Same.
Bryce.
They might need to.
Bryce might be that
I think
guy, bro.
Bryce is better than Bronny was.
That's what I'm saying. He might be that
So,
guy, and
how do
then
you know
blow this
that?
whole shit up. Because he
That's what college scouts were saying.
Now, have you seen the difference in game, like how they play?
He's more
Bryce
smooth.
is bigger. That's what I'm saying.
And
Like
he's
Bryce is
smooth.
bigger. That's really the big push. Is like I think about Bryce and Bronny like me and my brother. Like me and my brother are basically the same size as them two. Carter is 6'7". I'm 6'3". So it's like you see Bronny when he's playing, like Bronny can only do so much. Bryce, if he gets to Bronny's athleticism, boy, oh my fucking goodness.
Them
Oh my
jeans
fucking
kicking.
goodness.
Them jeans
Shooting
kicking.
three. Boom. Yeah, you don't want to fuck with Bryce. I feel like Bryce would be ridiculous. No hate to Bronny, of course, because I mean, like, you know, I think of myself as very skilled, even though I'm kind of smaller. But you know what I'm saying? If my brother had my hops and yes, it'd be a totally different situation. Because Bryce, I'm pretty sure Bryce, 6'6", nigga, that's over. It's over. It's over. He's 17. It's over.
It's a 3-star prospect from. Okay. All right. We're doing this. Okay. Cool. From Chatsworth, California, goes to Sierra Canyon. Signed with Arizona.
Jack Murphy. That the head coach?
Sure.
Yeah. I guess so. Duquesne, Ohio State.
That's because
and
his
USC.
LeBron's high school coaches Duquesne. So
Oh, yeah, he sure do.
Yeah.
Is it his high school coach or is it high school teammate? I thought it was
High
his
school
teammate.
coach. Drew Joyce. It's his high school coach.
Drew Joyce was his teammate, I thought.
Well, his dad then.
Oh, okay. 'Cause I'm about to say, I was like, like
And then
Drew Joyce.
every James kid's being recruited by Ohio State. And then
Yeah, no, bro, that's his teammate. That was who he was playing with.
Oh.
Yeah, that's Drew Joyce.
okay.
Because I remember watching the thing, I was like, nah, I know who you're talking
Yeah,
about.
from
yeah, he was on the team with
the
him.
movie. They mean nothing
Duke
at
Kane.
all.
Duquesne. They talking about Will Johnson to go to the Raiders.
Direct.
Scatterboo to the Chiefs. Oh no, bro, I'm gonna get mad as fuck if they get Scatterboo. My favorite college player.
Oh, hold on.
Who we missing? Lakers,
Minnesota.
Timberwolves? If Minnesota loses, they're not gonna do shit.
They're not under pressure.
Because
Yeah,
if
they
anything,
Rudy's gone if they lose in the
no,
first
they
round.
put themselves in that position. They put themselves in that
Rudy's
position.
gone.
They got rid of Cat and kept Rudy because nobody wants Rudy. And then this happens and y'all lose. Now nobody's really gonna want Rudy at all. And you're gonna have to sit on it. You're gonna have to eat that.
You know what's kind of funny is Rudy hasn't even been that bad. That's actually the funny part. You're gonna have to eat on it. Have to eat on it.
Nah, bro said he gonna have to sit on it.
Sit on it.
He gonna have to eat on it.
I said he's gonna have to eat it. Sit on it. That's right. I see your eyes light up. That's why I was like, wait, that's not what I
Not gonna lie,
meant.
it went right past me. I'm
Oh.
like,
I know it did.
I'm like,
I
wait a
thought
minute.
about it for a second. I was like,
I know what Pastor he was like, yeah, you gotta eat it. I'm like, what are you talking about?
like again, all I'm saying is, y'all had the opportunity to trade the nigga last year. You didn't. Now y'all about to lose again. Y'all gonna have to eat that charge.
What?
The charge. It's a charge. Y'all have to eat the charge. Y'all got charged. Well, how much is that nigga making? Where the shit at? Minute. Yeah, bro. How much does he make? Nigga, he didn't know. Bro. Yeah, y'all gonna have to eat that shit. That's what I said. That's why he'll never get traded. Because of that
next
shit
year,
right
next
there.
year he's getting paid 35.
I'm not, yeah, bro. I don't
So-
want nothing to do with that. $35 million for you? Rudy Gobert?
I'm worth 35 million.
Yeah, I'd have been made. Nigga, get out my gym, bro.
I'm worth 35 million.
Anthony Edwards is the only one that's like
CBS,
worth his
sign me at
money.
35 million.
Julius Randle, that's kind of crazy. Jaden McDaniels makes sense. Nas Reed makes sense.
Nas
Dante,
Reed is being
makes
underpaid,
sense.
actually.
yeah, he really should be making more.
He's going to get an
He
extension.
should be around Jaden
Nas Reed's getting an
McDaniels.
extension this summer. He's going to make 35 million.
Mike Conley and Rob Dillingham should switch salaries.
But that's really why I think Rudy needs to be traded somehow, some way. If
There's
it's,
no
if
way
it's
to
for
get rid
2
of him.
second-round picks, I'm do it because
There's
you're
literally
going to
no
have
way.
to pay Nas Reed $30 million. Dante DiVincenzo is going to get an extension. You need to trade him.
Fuck it, y'all give me Rudy Gobert for
You do not.
I don't fucking want Rudy
We'll take
Gobert.
him. We'll take him for 2 seconds.
I'm sorry, bro. He's just not, no.
We'll take him.
That's not somebody I want on my team.
2 second-round picks.
Y'all need a center.
We'll bring
But
him
I
up.
don't know if y'all want that center.
I don't know. He
We'll take
fit
him.
the Laker culture.
Yeah, that's
take
what I'm
him.
saying. You want a
What the
center.
fuck is a Laker coach?
But I don't know if you want that center.
I don't know.
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
Gobert, though.
Not a
What
big
is
French
it, though?
center.
He actually,
Did y'all have a-
he actually would be perfect.
Y'all had European
He would
centers.
be like a perfect.
Y'all had
Lob
European
threat.
centers before.
yeah,
Y'all had that
Zubac.
before. You had the Gasols,
Zubac.
Paul.
Not French. Europeans though.
Spanish.
It's so
It's in the
different.
same
It's
area.
different type of hoopers.
It's
though.
so different.
If y'all get what I
Spanish
mean.
versus French. I mean, yeah, I
different
guess.
type of hoopers.
I guess.
Spanish bigs got finesse in a bag to him.
He kind of just a traffic cone.
Honestly, because he
Traffic cone.
Don't get me
came
wrong.
from-
Wimby changing the French.
That's fucking wild. I'm sorry to our French audience.
Wimby changing.
I'm
it.
sorry.
Y'all
We
with the
definitely
bag
we
one.
don't have a French audience because y'all hate Rudy.
Yeah.
We definitely don't.
Wimby changing it. You know what I'm saying?
We like Wimby. That's the thing. It's just Rudy Gobert.
He's standing up for France, making him, you know what I'm saying?
Le trash can. Le traffic cone. On. Yeah, bro. I'm sorry.
Bilal
Rudy Gobert.
Koulibaly's going to put on for France.
Yeah. Matter of fact, Koulibaly, I would trade for him today. If I was in the fucking front office, bro, I would have traded fucking Caleb Martin, get off my team.
Alex
fucking,
Sarr, put him on for France.
I would have traded straight for Koulibaly, and I would have made him the star of my team. I
There's
like
a
how he
couple
plays.
there's a couple French people in the draft this year that might go lottery.
No, the craziest part about Koulibaly's star is the fact that he was 5'8" when he started playing professional,
Yeah.
and then hit like a
There's a
foot growth spurt. He's 6'8" now.
Nolan Traore is French.
Like, bro. Traore.
He's
There's
French.
2 Traores coming out then because there's the one
Yeah.
from BYU too, but he's not getting drafted. I don't think he might, but I don't
Yeah,
think so.
we have 0 French fans.
Yeah.
0.
The more I get.
Fucking fans.
Minnesota ain't gonna be able to play all these
Fucking
people.
fans.
man.
Shout out Drake.
Nah, bro, they not. DiVincenzo gonna have to go.
Nah, it's really gonna get a contract offer from a
That's
different
why
team.
Rudy needs to be traded
All right, we got 2
because
more,
I can't pay for that much.
and I just don't think he's worth
It doesn't matter.
$33 million.
1 second round pick.
The Nuggets under a lot of pressure.
That's just,
Oh yeah, the Nuggets.
Nuggets-
The Nuggets. I think that shit's at a 10.
that shit's gonna just completely collapse.
That is at a 10.
Michael Porter Jr.
I think.
to the Spurs.
How much are they
Nikola
paying?
Jokic.
How much are they paying Murray?
Probably a good amount. That nigga's been there for a
Is
long
he on
time.
the same deal that he signed in? Like,
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he's been there for a long time.
oh no,
Oh my
his
god.
extension's kicking in next year.
Oh
46,
my god.
50, 53.
God damn.
Oh my god.
I think he got this after the championship.
Yeah, bro, 'cause that's what I'm saying. Like, Jamal's probably getting some real money. Aaron Gordon might be a little underpaid. I didn't think he was
very
getting paid.
underpaid.
Yeah, I didn't think he was getting that.
he the
30.
second. He
Oh,
the,
yeah.
he the
He's
second
30
best
less.
player right now.
Yeah.
He's
Michael
getting-
Porter Jr. is overpaid.
he's
I-
getting-
no hate to Michael Porter Jr.
He's getting 30 million when 30 million is going to be the going rate. Or low key, it already is the going rate for good role players is 30 million. But yeah.
That's so crazy. We just talking about like $30 million salaries. Talking about niggas underpaid or overpaid. Like, it's not $30 million to dribble a basketball around.
I'll be the first man, man. Let me get a million, man.
I'll be telling
Bro,
niggas all the time.
I'll be LeBron's water boy for 800,000.
I'm sure you would, Charlie.
1,000%.
Shit, I would too.
For 800,000?
$800,000.
500? What 500?
I got dignity.
I mean,
man.
if it's 6 figures, man.
What about, okay, 100.
I got dignity, man. I got pride.
100,000 to be
I get
LeBron's.
100K anywhere else.
All I need is one season, bro. That's 100K, bro. I can quit.
Okay, all
All I
right.
need is
That's
one
my
season.
dignity right there.
$100,000.
Niggas will be like, damn, where you going? It's I'm in Turk and Caicos.
Okay, how about this? You make how much an hour right now? You just talking about you only work the rec, right?
See, I make 16.
Okay, so 16. Brian's like, I'll give you 30 an hour to be my water boy for this season.
I'm doing that shit.
Okay, so it just doesn't matter. It's just a figure.
Let's see.
30 an hour is not that much.
30
I
an
don't
hour,
think that's
5
that
days
much.
a week.
Let's see, man.
Or you have to be there whenever he's working out.
Yeah, because again, you're not going to be there that long. It's not like you're getting 8 hours.
you got to be there during the summer, during his workouts.
Yeah.
You got to be there for every game.
I'm at every game. That's 82 games.
You got to be on the road.
And every game is like what? Like maybe 3 hours max.
I don't know if you would fly with the team. You probably would. So
You would not.
that too. No, the trainers fly with the team. So
You're not a trainer.
you technically are because
7
you're water.
bands.
Nah, it's more than that.
$7,000.
Right, say more than that.
It's more than that. You got to think about it. He shows up. To
He
the
shows up
arena
5 hours.
5
before
hours
the
ahead of
fucking
time. And then the games is 3 hours. That's 8 hour
8
day.
hours.
That's an 8-hour day.
8 times 30 times 82.
That's a good living.
$19,000
Per what?
per season.
I take
32 games. But he's not including practices.
No,
You're not including summertime. which you'd be there for too.
Yeah.
So it's about like 60,
where are we getting all of these ultimate? Look, you said they
67,000.
adding rules and shit. Did I not just say water boy for a season? What did we talk about? Summer and
You gotta include practice.
all this other shit and practice. No, nigga, the game. You come here with
The trainers are there for the game.
you when he is playing. Somebody taps you on your shoulder and says, "Fill that fucking water bottle up." That's
only
what you
during
do.
games.
Only during games?
Only during games.
during
And I get to
games.
watch the games?
That's what you do. Yes, you're
For
you're basically
$20,000.
I'm basically
you're
courtside.
getting paid to sit courtside.
$20,000.
Oh, I'm doing that.
But,
it's a part-time
here's
job.
the kicker. Here's
Yeah,
the kicker. Here's
yeah.
the kicker. And this might be a deal breaker. I'm not gonna lie.
Now you're adding rules.
They don't finance the flights.
Oh, nah.
Like you might have to have
Bro.
another job or just stay in LA.
You know how many flights
You know
that
what I
is?
mean? Yeah, no,
That's
it's a good
41
one.
flights.
82.
That's 41
I'm
flights.
joking.
82, no, it's 82 flights. You got to go home
Yeah,
too.
you gotta come back, bro.
82 flights, bro.
Damn near 82. Shit, yeah, you're gonna have to go there
Round
and
trips,
back.
And then-
round trips average is about $500.
And then
Yeah,
playoff.
bro.
No, because you're flying private.
Yeah, and you can't. They won't let you on a jet. Like they don't know.
You're
you
flying
like
PJ.
that. No, you're flying Southwest. They're flying PJ.
They're flying private.
No, but you're winning.
See, he's changing
If I'm on the jet, then I don't have to pay. Nigga,
Yeah,
Just
he's
pay by the
changing it
team.
up. I'm saying you
You
have
gotta-
to.
you have to
He
pay
said I'm
PJ
flying
Price.
commercial, bro.
You got to play PJ Price.
Oh yeah, no, that'd be
I'm
crazy.
flying commercial.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. You can catch an American Airlines
That's
flight.
$20,000.
Okay,
But
so
I'm
not
saying,
only
so think
In
about
flights
that.
combined.
okay, so wait, so
Flying there, and you got to get an Uber. You got to get a rental car. Like you got to figure out how
That
you
shit
gonna get to the
ain't
game.
So-
That shit worth it.
does he get a room? Is
you
the
know,
room,
okay. Let's rephrase it.
Is the
okay?
hotel room supported?
Let me
by the team?
rephrase it. Okay, I'm gonna paint the picture. And you
All right.
tell me what you're gonna think. All right.
All right.
So
This is
LeBron,
something.
LeBron is like, I need a water boy. We're gonna do $30 an hour for
I'm not
82
capable
games a
of getting
season.
my
Right,
own water.
right. So what we're gonna do is we'll cover the flight. We'll cover Ubers to the game. You have to find accommodation for whatever city we're in. So let's say we're going to Dallas. You need to figure out somewhere to stay. Going to Houston, whatever. You have to figure out somewhere to stay. Everything else is covered. But you have to consistently find somewhere to live every time they go somewhere. So imagine a playoff series when you go 2 games in LA. You have a place to stay in LA, but then you go over to who they play in Minnesota. Now you got to find 2 nights somewhere in Minnesota.
in a Minneapolis hotel.
Then it go to 7, and now you got to keep coming back and forth. You know what I'm saying? You got to cover accommodation. Would you still do that? Everything else is covered though. You go get the flight. You go get the car.
If I'm still in college, I'm doing it for the experience. But if this is like a real job, I'm not doing that shit.
Yeah, no, I can't pay for accommodation, even in college. Like, yeah, I'd be fucked. It'd be like, this is my 3rd
You
Airbnb
be
this
staying-
week, my nigga. I can't keep doing
You'd be
this.
staying at the Best Western every time.
Yeah, bro, we going
I'll
to
be
where?
staying at La Quinta.
You said Portland, nigga. Ain't no Airbnbs out there, man. Like, what you talking
They're
about?
actually pretty nice Airbnb.
Yeah, bro, I don't want to know. No,
Play know
no.
about the La Quintas, man.
Yeah, bro, the La Quinta. Hey,
La
man.
Quinta.
Hey, man.
The
That's
La
that good shit
Quinta.
right there. Little La Quintas, you know what I'm saying? You get you a, you're talking about Best Western. What's the other ones? Man, I
Motel
gotta think.
6.
Motel 6. Holiday Inn, you know what I mean? You know what
Motel
I mean?
6 and a Holiday Inn Spring.
What's it? No.
pretty good, though.
Fuck all that.
They're
Super
different.
8. What y'all know about Super 8?
I know a lot about Super 8.
Cool.
Like, I went on a lot of road trips as a kid.
Y'all
I
ain't
know
going
about Super 8. I know about
You know what I
Super 8.
do? I just rent me out an RV, man.
Nigga, my ass, I would have been sleeping in the gas
Rent
station
out an
bathrooms.
RV.
Yeah, man.
They would've
I'm
took us to
driving
Texas?
across the world, man.
I would have went to Buc-ee's and slept in the bathroom.
Driving to Minneapolis.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. See, nah. Like,
better
you're
not
not
stop.
gonna make it in time. Y'all
You're not
ass
gonna
gonna get there at game
stop,
time. Like, and they gonna be like, yeah, sir, we can't let you in. That's exactly what's going
Sir,
on.
tip off was
Yeah,
an
you're
hour
not-
ago.
I ain't gonna lie. I need like 50, 60. I ain't gonna lie.
So,
LeBron.
like, if, okay,
LeBron,
let's say,
LeBron's
need-
a billionaire. I need like at least
let's
almost
up the
100,
rate
100 an hour.
to
45.
100.
$150 an hour. Do the math. Do the math before you
$150
smack your lips. Do the math. So you know where you'd actually be at. Because again, you have to provide accommodation.
We just went from 30 to 150. So we can, whatever 20, it's 100, that's 100K, I think.
But still, that's 100K.
That's
If that's
100K.
the only job you work in, that's not enough to support that.
100K? I don't know.
A lifestyle of you moving,
I mean,
finding
you
somewhere to
can't,
live,
you can't
finding
have a
somewhere to
home.
eat. Yeah, no, you literally wouldn't have
I mean,
enough to support yourself.
You'd be some. You can survive for sure.
You'd
off
have to
that,
work
though.
two
You just have to eat
jobs.
ramen.
Yeah, you have to either have 2 jobs or you have to
Do
work
y'all not
around.
know how much money 98,000 is?
I'm not saying it's
No,
not a lot of
so-
money. I'm
yeah,
saying for
man.
how much you're moving and what you're gonna have to do, you're gonna have to constantly
You're
spend
constantly
money.
paying for
Yeah,
shit.
you're not going to be able to accumulate any type of wealth.
Unless you're literally staying at a Super 8 for every single road
Yeah,
trip.
unless you're doing the cheapest options every night.
And you're
There's
eating
really
top
nothing you
ramen for
can
I'm
dinner
left
every
with
single day.
78,000. My traveling expenses is 20,000.
78,000 over the year. That's you're not gonna have that all at once.
I know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, 'cause then that would be spaced out.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, man. I don't know. If I were to do it, I'd have to have another job, and it'd have to be a remote job. Like, if I had a remote job,
That's valid.
I'd be with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta open my laptop sometimes for like a few hours, clock into
For a
work.
few hours.
You know what I'm saying? But I
They should
fuck
offer
with y'all.
jobs like that though for like the college experience. You know what I'm saying? I wish we had a team here. If we got a team here, I do
That'd
that
be like
shit.
travel. It's like basically like studying abroad.
No, that's what dude. My homie had me so jealous. We was
Just
like
instead
15.
it said you have to pay for the plane.
When Luka had first got to the team, bro, my homie was a ball boy for like the first like 3 years. That shit was so cool. Like, he would tell me all about it. Like, he'd do hitting the half court shots to like them go to playoffs. Like, bro, I used to be so fucking jealous. I don't even know how he got that job, but like he was the main ball boy for like all of the home games for the Mavs. I was like, that's fucking tight, dude. And then he stayed like away from downtown Dallas too. He was like 40 minutes away. Like, he stayed near me, and we still was like coming down there and like being a ball boy. That shit was hella cool. But yeah, no, I mean, we kind of went over it. I mean, Cavs ain't got no pressure. Nuggets are gonna disband. Clippers might disband if they blow this lead. I'm not gonna. If they blow the lead, they gonna be mad as shit. But they're not gonna disband.
Grizzlies got Grizzlies got a solid squad. They just
Again, the management is stupid. They fired their coach right before.
the team is just like
They needed him.
unorganized. Like, it just,
Yeah. I guess a different category then. How much pressure do y'all think the Celtics have to go back to back?
0. That's like highly improbable. I mean, even though they are that good, like
I don't
nobody
really
cares
think-
but Boston fans.
I don't really think nobody thinks Celtics is going back to back.
I mean, I think they will, but
But truly, I don't think there's any pressure besides Boston fan pressure. Nobody else gives
They
a
already
fuck.
won, man.
They don't want you to win. Yeah, nobody else wants you to win. So
Yeah.
there really is no pressure.
yeah.
If you get it done, you get it done. But if you don't, that's
I
what
mean,
we
with
fucking
the
thought.
path that you would get, if they don't make the finals, that would be fucking crazy, I think.
Nah, they got
they
a cakewalk
lose-
to the conference finals. Like,
They have a cakewalk to the
Yeah,
finals.
they always have a cake.
I think that Cleveland is like that's in 5 or
because
6.
the East fucking sucks. That's why.
Boston in 6.
yeah.
Like if the Celtics don't make the finals without everything shook out in the East, it would be a massive failure.
The semifinals going to be spicy in the West.
No, the West is always the best series for the best like playoff basketball that I've watched.
Yeah, it's the
like,
most
ever.
intense.
Like, it's always like.
Although Knicks
Did y'all
Pistons started
watch that
fighting and
Rockets
shit.
Warriors last game?
Bruh,
Just
I think I
fucking
was
beating
working.
up on each other
I
the
think
entire time.
I was working. Yeah.
They was fucking tackling Draymond, tackling each other. That's the reason fucking Jimmy got hurt.
Elbows, all
Elbows in the
types
mouth. Dylan Brooks tackling niggas. Like, it was ridiculous. Like, I'm telling you, like, I tried to do homework. It was like every time I look down, like I would hear a whistle. I'm like, bro, like what the fuck am I supposed to do? Like every time I look up, they're like, yeah, these boys are battling, man. It's like they have a beef or something. If this series ends without a fight, that's the biggest. What did he say? That's the biggest. Shit, I forget, but it was something that he said. Where I was sitting, I'm like, the biggest what? The whole series? He was like, no, he said that would be the biggest upset in the entire playoff series. Yeah, he said the biggest upset.
But the different thing.
I was like, what do you mean the biggest upset of the playoffs? Them not fighting? The Warriors and the Rockets?
Minus 1,000, they fight.
I was like, bro, what? That's the biggest upset? I was like, yeah, bro, that's ridiculous. But, UNLV Vino's 1 week away. I want to go to that.
UNLV Vino?
Giant wine tasting.
Vino. That was one of Kobe's nicknames.
You can buy tickets. It's inside the Thomas and Mack. It's just like hella wine.
May 2nd, 2025.
Okay.
$100 fucking dollars.
Oh! Never mind, I'm not going.
I was gonna say, yo, yeah, I'm game. Maybe we can go to that shit.
Yeah, I didn't see that. I didn't see
Yeah.
that. I'm not going.
You know what's funny is that I make fun of people who like go wine tasting. in
Wine tasting is
general.
great.
Because it's like, I guess it's specifically, it's the people that like go to the wineries in like Italy and shit. And they're like,
No, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Like,
oh, this Pinot's great.
I hate that I have to say this because we are on
and then
camera.
they sip it like this, like,
So I'm not gonna go into
Oh,
it
man.
super deep.
Oh
But-
man, they start doing this shit. They don't even know why they're doing it. They're just like,
In my wine tasting class, we got a few snobs in there, and it's kind of
Oh,
it is
man.
kind of annoying. Like no, like there's like this. It's not like that. It's like people who come up like we have something like a Cabernet Sauvignon or some shit. I thought she was crying. He got a Cabernet Sauvignon
oh shit,
or
you
some
said
shit,
it right.
and we smicked it. Like I'm
What?
not in a fucking class.
No, but a
asshole.
lot of people don't say it right.
Say what right?
Cabernet
But anything-
Sauvignon. A lot of
But
people
yeah,
don't
we
say
mix
it.
it like
Sauvignon.
this,
A lot of people don't say it right.
Oh.
and
A lot
we
of people,
taste
they
it.
say Cabernet.
Yeah, or like fucking what's the other one? There's another one that you pronounce weird, but I don't remember it. Anyways, have a Grenache or like fucking one of those. Mix it up,
Yeah.
taste it, and then this dude's like, I'm getting a hint of Black Forest peaches and you know and brown truffle pudding, and I feel like it just
Brown
really
truffle pudding.
it just really brings out those different flavors when
different
you smell
accents.
it. And then it's like, okay, whatever, right? Whatever. And I was like, I say some dumb shit. I raised my hand one day. I said leather. And that nigga came and high-fived me, was like, yes, that's exactly what it smells like. And I was like, okay. But then the other time, it's like, we tasted it, and this nigga's like, you know, this would go really good with a bolognese sauce on top of a seared chicken cutlet, you know, and then you put it over some linguine and like just all types of big fucking words. Like the nigga looked up every food item before he walked into the class. Like, I know you didn't get that from this.
I'm trying to go to Italy.
Italy's good, dude. Their wine is bitter as fuck.
You been to Italy?
No, they had Italy wine there.
I was just saying, like you just said, like Italy's
Italy's great.
Like, I was
It's great.
No, it's great.
Like,
No. The reason I say that, we had Italian exchange students. We had like 3
shit.
in my high school. It was Mattia. What's his name? His name was Filippo. That nigga Filippo. And then Amanda, I think was her name. But
Amanda.
her voice was so deep because they were all smoking cigarettes.
Yeah.
So like her voice was mad deep when she.
Yeah.
No, her
They
name was
smoke- they
Rebecca.
smoke cigarettes in
But her
Europe.
voice was mad deep when she got to us, and I was like, "Holy shit!" Like I used to get mad when I was around.
I'm really consider thinking this nigga been in Italy and she like, nah, Italy's cool. I'm like,
It's
nigga, I was gonna be like,
Nah,
nigga,
them niggas is mad cool, bro. Like they
He was
cool
Italy?
peoples, bro. Where's Filippo? I'm trying to see if I can find. Yeah, bro, Filippo. That's my nigga Filippo, man. But yeah,
Ciao.
he from he in Italy, man. He just came down to Texas like once or twice. He was staying with one of my homies. Yeah, look, bro, he's on the fucking football team. That's what I'm saying, bro.
No, if I got hit stick by an Italian, I might
That
quit.
shit was so funny.
I might quit, bro.
Like you see the difference in like when you fuck with them and you see them like get mad. Like you see the difference, like how Italian niggas get mad versus. That shit is so funny, bro. Oh my god, they hitting the fucking pen and they buying pens and shit. They got shrooms.
my
and, like, here, try
20%
this.
really coming out right
Like,
now.
what the hell?
Try this.
It's like, what's going on with
My
you, bro?
20%
We
don't
do this
compete with
all
that.
the time.
Yeah, man.
Have you ever had ketamine?
I'm a mutt. All white people in America are mutts.
Ooh.
Except for them.
Except for which ones?
Except for them. Except for the ones that literally come from Italy. I'm saying like all they're all like European mutts.
Yeah, bro. 90% of the time. Elijah has woken up.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Congrats for waking up.
Yeah, shout out, bro. Shout out, bro. Elijah Arenas, man.
Yeah.
He woke up. Did y'all see the truck?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Fuck-
Did you see the
fuck.
I
truck?
thought shit was armored, man.
Fuck Musk.
Nigga, I'm not gonna lie, it is armored. That's the problem. Is that he made it so armored that
Cars
it'll
are
hold
supposed
you in
to
there.
cars are supposed to crumble but protect you.
His crumbles and locks you in
And
there.
it locks you in.
That was the problem, is that he inhaled so much smoke because that shit just became a dome
Yeah.
and just
Damn.
inhaled all the smoke. The other car's supposed to break up, but you're still like, you
Yeah.
know, safe. No, that shit was trying to kill him. It was a death trap.
Oh yeah. Oh, speaking of things trying to kill you, these people know, but
Schedule posted.
no. I'm checking. I have a secondary side hustle other than intramural officiating / supervising. I do Uber Eats deliveries as a secondary hustle, and that app tried to kill me a couple days ago.
What happened, man?
Because I finished a delivery in an apartment complex, and I tested a theory because I felt like every time I left whatever house I delivered from, I would start getting order notifications while I'm driving.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, this app's trying to kill me. So I'm like, let me test it. So I was in an apartment complex in a hot spot area, hot zone, money's up. So I'm like, all right, I'm just going to wait here for like 10 minutes and see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
I get nothing. I'm like, that's a little bit weird. Drive off. Soon as I merge on the highway, beep, 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 order. I'm like,
You gotta be mobile, man.
Uber wants me to die.
You gotta be mobile.
It wants me to check my phone while I'm going 75 on a highway.
Do you make decent bread off of that though? Like how much you make? Or like a night? Like let's say like the night that I walked past you, how much did you make that night?
I can check. Actually.
Because I'm like, I was thinking about doing it, but bro, I don't want to like. If it's just gonna cover,
you have to pay money. The gas can catch
That's
up.
what I'm saying. Like if it's just gonna be gas, like if I'm just covering gas every time, then it makes no sense. I'm just breaking even.
All right. Where's my? I think it's in
The
there.
Super Bowl.
No, weekly summary earnings.
Yeah, I would just be breaking even every time.
Let me see. So the night that I made, was it Monday night?
Pokey on Pokey,
Or
Evan.
was it Sunday?
Pokey Heaven, I told you, bro, that Naki Bowl.
Had it.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I
That
drove
shit's
for
gas.
2.5 hours and made $40.
2.5 hours, made
$40?
$40.
Yeah.
It's not bad, man.
Yeah, that's solid
Yeah.
for 2 hours.
Yeah.
That's $20 an hour, man.
$20 an hour,
Yeah,
dog.
that's not bad. It's not
20
bad.
hours an hour, dog.
It averages out to around 10 to 15 an hour, but that night I just made good.
Is that when you drove all the way up north?
Yes, yeah, I'm not going to North Las Vegas either.
I did that a couple nights ago. I didn't go to like the north. I went to like the very tip top though.
Yeah, no, that shit's so fucking far. Like North Las Vegas,
very
Summerlin,
tip
I'm
You
not,
at the
I'm
end
not
of
doing
Vegas
that.
where you just see like the desert.
Yeah, bro, I don't want to do that. I've been there like one time. I hate being over there.
The fuck is the city? It just stops.
Yeah, bro.
Like I got lost out there. My phone was almost dead, bro. I was on the other side of town. Like I remember, I came out of dude's house and I looked over the thing. I'm like, okay, let's see where we at. And I'm like, dude, like all you can see is like the strip, and it's like this fucking big. And I'm like, oh, I'm about to get back, bro.
Yeah, bro. I was
like,
at like, a couple
fuck.
nights ago. I was at a neighborhood literally at the edge of town, where like if I drove 5 more minutes north, I would be in the middle of a mountain range. Like that's how far north I was.
Yeah, bro. No.
Oh, you go here.
I'm not going all the way out there, bro.
It was no, it's not. It wasn't the hood.
No, that's what they have.
you
That's
said
where they be
mountain
having.
range.
Yeah,
Oh, mountain range. Oh,
that's where
Ain't
they
that
be
what you
having
just
the
said?
thing.
I thought because North Vegas, you know.
Oh.
No, they
You
be,
mean
they,
like
be,
that?
they be putting people down out there because it's
Yeah.
so empty. That's why he did that.
That's the mountain range, man.
Yeah,
I
that's
be going, I be
bro.
going.
That's where they take people up there and like nobody will hear you scream type shit.
I wouldn't
Mountain
even,
Damn.
I wouldn't even say that.
I mean, it,
I
I mean it like Breaking Bad, like you know, like how they be getting the cartel niggas, they snatch them
Yeah.
up, they bring them up there and be like, all right, man, so look, you missed out on $50, so we're gonna kill you. Like that's what they do. No one will know.
Literally no one. Yeah, so that Wednesday night I made $54 on 3 hours. So that was about 18 an hour. So
$100 in 2 days, man.
yeah. So
I'm calling it. Lakers Celtics. Lakers and
We
six.
already said that, didn't we? Did
we
do that?
we did not say that.
I
Y'all
said
said that.
What do you got? Thunder,
Boston,
Celtics?
OKC.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Okay, she loses to the Clippers, man.
Yeah, bro. Like I don't really know. I don't see them coming out. And even if they make the conference finals, I don't see them leaving the conference finals. Like they're not the team that everybody thinks they are. And I'm not I'm not trying to be a hater, even though it's fuck Oklahoma. Like I'm not really trying to hate on them. They have a great squad, but not this year. No, next year,
For sure, man.
maybe the year after next.
Souvenir,
They had to hurt- they
souvenir
had
of the
to-
day.
That
Scottie
hurt
Pippen.
Ja.
Unguarded by Scottie Pippen. A lot of
Now they could have a
Lot of-
Warriors run where everybody get hurt,
a lot of
They just
juicy
run through
shit
that
is in
bitch.
this book.
make it to the Celtics.
You know, remember that tirade that Scottie Pippen went on when he talked shit about Michael Jordan? This book,
Y'all remember Larissa Pippen?
right here, Larissa. Name's Larsa Pippen.
Larissa, whatever.
Larsa.
It's because she has one S, right?
Yeah.
It's fucking spelled dumb. Don't got nothing to do with me. I should say Larissa.
Yeah, man.
She wouldn't got hit by Jordan's son.
That's so gross, bro. Like that's so. Y'all don't feel nasty, Larissa. Like,
Bro,
like
women-
remember we already had that discussion, but like really, like bro, like Dre.
They made the TikTok.
Women be doing some interesting things, bro. Like the shit you see on TV, they really be doing that shit in real life. Like I'm watching this show right now. This lady,
Oh shit.
like her best friend was married to this guy,
Mm-hmm.
but she always like loved him. right?
Mm-hmm.
Now the best friend dead. And she was like, I gave you 2 years to heal.
What's good with
like-
that, boy? Let me know what's going on,
When
Playboy.
you gonna tell me the truth? I'm like, oh, you snaky. You snaky.
bro.
I know she.
You know what I'm saying?
Look, I know
Like,
she gone. And you deserve to be happy. You know what I'm saying? You want to, but like, come on, man. You conniving your best friend.
'Cause the
and,
same
like,
shit
wife
with
in the
this.
grave, man.
You married the nigga that played with him for I don't know how long, divorced him and said, you know what? I might be pushing 50. How old is that nigga's son though? What? You know what I'm saying? Like there isn't a conversation that you can have to be like to justify that. I was fucking so my husband's friend, I start fucking his son. Why would you do that? You know? 34. Larsa. 50. It's not that bad, but still.
It's
the principle.
It's Jay-Z, Beyonce. It's about the same.
But hold on, wait. How old is Scotty? Is Scotty 10 times older than her? Is that the deal?
Scottie Pippen.
Yeah, Scotty Pippen 60.
Scotty-
Because that's
like
really
this-
going to throw me off.
Scottie Pimpin.
Probably like 59 or something.
Scottie Pimpin.
59.
Damn.
Oh my God.
Oh, was on.
Okay, so it's not as bad because I thought she was the same age as Scotty, but still.
She's still in her 50s.
Yeah, I mean, it's still 9 year difference. but
Scotty
still,
was 10 years older than her.
if she was 9 years older, then that would have been a 25-year difference between her and Marcus. That's why I was saying, like, yo, like, this is kind of crazy because you're basically jumping generations.
Yeah.
And it's your ex-husband's friend, son. That doesn't sound right in any situation. If I told you I was dating my ex-wife's daughter, that doesn't sound right. There's
It
no way you
doesn't,
can
bro.
sit there and be like,
the
yeah.
only thing that's worse is what they used to do in England back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because even then, it's
What they used to do.
or
Incest.
ex-wife's friend's daughter. I'm
Oh,
sorry,
incest.
Incest. Yeah.
ex-wife's friend's daughter. That,
Not-
what I
not-
said was incest.
Just
It's
in
ex-wife's
Europe in
friend's
general.
daughter.
You know what I'm saying? Incest was the shit back in the day.
Shit,
I mean,
fucking,
shit.
They fucking the pigs too, man.
Boys be believing in
And horses. Cattle in the sheep.
Cattle in the sheep.
Ew, nasty.
Oh.
Gross, bro. That's gross.
Yeah.
That's gross. I mean, you had to get it in, man. Think about the caveman.
I just be having like question like, how do women
Oh my God.
mess with like your ex close homie? Like,
That's what I'm saying. I don't know why she made that decision, but she did. Because I really, because here's my thing too.
Pippen watched that nigga grow up.
But even then, let's take it all back. Let's just start with the facts. Marcus Jordan a fucking loser. So why did that even happen in the first place?
Yeah.
Marcus Jordan is a loser, and
She
we
used to
know
take
this.
care of that nigga. That's
Matter of
why.
fact, yeah, because
She
I'm
used to
about
be
to
his
say,
babysitter or something.
dude, Marcus Jordan is a loser.
Why we always have a similar conversation? We just talking about the babysitter.
I forgot about that shit. But no, bro, he did. So first off, you the son of Michael Jordan.
She seen this nigga when he was walking around as a toddler, nigga. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
so gross.
Marcus Jordan walked in the locker room. Larsa was like, "Oh, look at him."
You were
the
the son of Jordan, and you went to UCF.
What did I say? I used to. What would be the equivalent of that?
And then you opened a
In the
sneaker
modern
store.
NBA.
You were high on coke in public and resisted arrest.
That'd be like if Kehlani started dating Bronny.
Yeah, that would be kind of crazy. Like it would be kind of like that, or like
You know the connection with that? Because
Kehlani and Kyrie.
Yeah. Yeah, if Kehlani started dating Bronny or Bryce.
Like, but again,
That
like,
would've
bro,
been
like that's just it's just ridiculous. The whole situation
That's
is
why-
ridiculous.
Well, I don't
You know
know
what
if
I'm saying?
Kehlani was in the fucking locker room, but probably not.
Hope not.
Someone need to find the Lord, man.
So yeah,
Find Jesus. This means.
because I mean, other side of things, like yeah, some people be making some
Find
dumb
God.
decisions. Because let's talk about the other side of things. What the fuck is Shannon Sharp doing?
Oh my yeah. Let's
What the
talk
fuck is
about
wrong
it.
with that nigga?
Quite the
She 22 years old?
20.
She-
20.
No, because they talking about the relationship lasted since 2022. So she's 20, then she's
she
17.
was 20 at 20.
Okay, because I'm about to say, because I'm like, hold on. If she's 20 for real, that means he was fucking with a 17-year-old, which is even worse. But no,
Age of consent.
no, that's not what that's for. That's not what that's for, Charlie. That's not what that's
He
for.
50, man.
That's what I'm saying. The age of consent is not. That's not what that's for. That's for two consenting 16-year-olds are allowed to have sex. That's
No,
all
right.
that means. not yo big age,
Hey, man.
55-year-old ass can fuck a 16-year-old.
I knew a girl in my high school who was 16 who was dating a 22-year-old. But
She was a victim.
and
she
it,
had
and
no
it was
idea.
legal under Washington state law, but whatever, keep going.
Jack and Jill. I mean,
Keep
yeah,
going.
Charlie, it can be legal. It's not right. that's the conversation. It's not okay.
That's the
She not.
that's the
She's not mentally mature, man.
that's
She
the-
getting
it can
be
she
legal,
getting
but it's not
manipulated.
okay.
That's the Josh Giddey thing. Is Josh
She getting
Giddey?
manipulated,
Josh Giddey technically didn't break any laws. I don't think he did, according to Oklahoma State
I don't
law.
even think he did.
I don't think he
I don't
broke
think
any
did
of the
anything,
laws.
Period. I think he was just talking to the girl.
But it was just weird.
Charges was dropped.
Just weird timing.
My mom's just called me.
What the fuck?
Must be doing
This was random. Oh, that's what it is. Okay.
I keep looking back at my phone because I posted the video last time, or I posted this
Bumble's
picture
a
last
weird
time when he got outed for having intercourse on Instagram Live.
Oh,
And I posted this
that shit
picture
was hilarious.
on IG, and now I got to repost
His
it. But
birthday's
I'm like,
June
maybe I
26th?
can't repost it.
His birthday is June 26th.
His birthday is June 26th.
Damn.
What do you say? I'm over like.
Oh, this is Roxanne or some shit, whatever the fuck her name was.
Michelle.
Oh,
you took
Michelle.
a picture with a rapist.
Yeah, right before any of this happened. That's why I was like,
You
I was
took a
going to
picture
repost
with a
it again.
rapist.
You
So I know
innocent
that.
until proven guilty, but don't call Shannon rapist.
He might, hey man, you can't say that. You's over here. Well, it was technically legal under Seattle law.
Don't call Shannon a
I
rapist.
said
Not
Washington
yet.
State
Not
law.
yet.
So
We not yet, bro. Not yet.
It says accused of sexual assault, not convicted.
rapist. I'm rage baiting. I don't really believe that shit.
I was gonna say, bro, you might be working with him one day.
The
Why?
woman first met Sharp in the gym
You
in
wanna be
Los
a journal-
Angeles,
you in
2023,
journalism, man.
when
Yeah,
she was
but
20,
editing though.
and nearly
Yeah.
a two
You might have
I'm
that
not
in a
working with
video
him.
or something.
2-year relationship recorded
I'm not
with
working with
Dr.
rapists.
Sharp 56 accused of raping a woman at 24,
Hey,
and again in January.
Shannon, Lakers are
Documents.
five.
Like, is it
Just look at that nigga.
happy as hell.
That nigga faded.
man.
Yes.
Nah, man, that's jaundice.
It is, yeah,
That's
yeah.
not red. That's yellow.
He got yellow eyes.
Yeah, man. This is liver problems.
Yeah.
I wouldn't get no veneers.
He said
man.
he's stepping
That shit
away
look too fake.
from ESPN until the NFL preseason because of the sexual assault
So the
allegations.
heat can die down.
Yes.
Y'all seen what Skip did?
Yep.
Skip was worse. Skip was publicly outed for offering $10 million and the girl said no. He offered $10 million. Hey, man, you just
Yeah.
trying to... Nope. Oh, well.
And Joy Taylor was a part of that, and she just kept going.
Yeah, I'm saying. It just kind of sit out till the heat die down and come right back. They do it to us all the time. Nobody care.
That's why rich people can get past this shit because, they can just keep extending the case,
Yeah.
And
You call my mama. Oh.
that'll be it for this episode of the Basketball IQ podcast. Shorter than usual, I think. Yeah, hour 25.
Whole
He
bunch
has
of
to call
rants.
his mom. Whole bunch of rants.
Yeah. Family
I was
matters.
trying to get on topic, but
It'd be,
It was a lot. It was a lot of topics going on at once. Like,
every different team, it was something different. to say.
something else that
we
we wanna
never
talk
got to
about.
discuss it, but the players poll is bullshit. Tyrese Halliburton's not overrated, and
Oh, he's definitely overrated.
I don't think he's
and,
overrated. Nah, not after these first two games.
Not the most overrated player in the league.
Yeah,
That's
not,
fucking nuts.
That makes more sense.
That's
not the
nuts.
most overrated in the league.
Who else? Who else should have got it there?
For the players, Rudy Gobert probably should have got it.
He's not
Yeah.
overrated. Nobody think he's that
The
good,
players hate him.
but nobody think he's that good.
The media thinks he's really good.
yeah,
That's what the players think.
no, it's just,
Right. That's what I'm saying. To the players, he's overrated. So he should have been number one. Not Tyrese Halliburton. But whatever.
It's the player votes, though, ain't it?
Whatever. Yeah, that's right. And the players don't like Rudy Gobert. I've never heard a player be like,
Boys,
fuck
we
Tyrese
ended the
Halliburton.
episode of what, man?
Bro, they don't like Tyrese either,
What
though.
is we talking
His
about?
I've never
bro.
heard
He a
that
little
before.
he be
That's
sassy,
Damian
bro.
Lillard, bro. Damian Lillard's bitch ass. Get the fuck over it.
Once you just disrespect
Bitch
Dame,
ass. Get the fuck over it.
Nah, Dame is actually...
Get the fuck over
Dame
it.
is the reason that your team even exists. But Portland Trailblazers?
Your team.
Yeah, your team. You're from fucking over there.
Over there from 3 hours away, but all right.
Yeah, you're right next to those. Those are the only fucking NBA games you can go to, buddy. You better start being more thankful. It's the only ones you can go fucking see.
And I play for him in 2K My League.
Yeah, bro. You gotta be happy, man.
We're out.